All right, so I believe that people are expecting what's the secret sauce into becoming successful, right? There's no secret sauces. I'm not going to be here telling you that there are some sort of secrets into becoming successful or making money or financially free. What I can tell you is that it's a process. It's a process that you have to build up in your mind first. I was able at the time to visualize that the life that I wanted sooner or later would have happened. So everything was written in my mind. I was spending a lot of hours during the day, even during working as a bartender, as a estate agent, who I wanted to become. Yeah, I was visualizing myself with a driver in the back seat, with a nice car, and me going into meetings, me traveling international, me doing good for people, helping people, support people, motivating people, inspiring people, and all of this was already in my mind. So the first secret sauce, if you want to call it that way, is that it has to be in your mind. You have to believe that whatever is in your mind can be possible. You can materialize that. What I can tell you is that there is not really a beginning on how I became an entrepreneur. So how I went from being an employee to become an entrepreneur. You have to take a lot of risk. You need to choose, first of all, that's the life that you want, right? Because not everybody wants to be an entrepreneur, right? There's a lot of risk involved, right? It can go well or less well if you don't take the right decision. But that was the life I wanted to have. I want to become an entrepreneur. So I started into taking the decision that I wanted to become one of them, first of all. And that was a process. I started from the beginning. The moment I took the decision that that was the life I wanted to have, I never gave up. I started as a one-man business, as I shared with you before. I had a few £100 in my account in which I bought a laptop, a desk, and a chair on Amazon. That was pretty much what I had on the side. And I started to create business, the first business, Blue Magic Group International, from my room. It was a room in a share house at the time. So it was a very small room. My desk couldn't even fit. I remember that sometimes I was working until late in the night. I wasn't even having dinner. Sometimes I was flipping on the bed from the desk and going to sleep, still dressed up, right? That small was the room. So what I can tell you is that, first of all, I am one of those hundreds of thousands or maybe millions of people out there that started from zero and made something happen and became very successful, right? I'm not the only guy out there who started from a poor family, started from zero and made something happen. What I can tell you is that everything is possible. I'm a living example together with another hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people who started from zero and they made something happen. So this should make people realize that it's possible. I wasn't more lucky than somebody who is listening to this podcast. I wasn't more rich than somebody else. And I wasn't more prepared, or I didn't even study more than somebody else, right? I was just a young guy believing that my dreams can be possible. And that's the secret sauce, and that's what you need to understand.